Well, hello to everyone, and thanks for joining us for this special update today. I'm here with Ann Lambrix. Ann is the Vice President of Revenue Cycle Management Consulting for Bichette Pathology. That's Lighthouse Lab Services RCM division. So, Ann, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.
Yeah, so just really quickly here, I think that there's some new news out of the MolDX jurisdictions that we wanted to cover. Just for starters, to get into the news, what can you tell me about the new local coverage determination (LCD) that's impacting reimbursement for infectious disease testing for labs that are billing Medicare Part B?
Sure. So we did see where a new LCD came out. It was effective yesterday, actually, April 17th. The title is Molecular Syndromic Panels for Infectious Disease Pathogen Identification Testing. And that is to the 4 MACs that are within the MolDX region. And that really has to do with, again, infectious disease. And really, I think to kind of narrow it down for panels greater than 5 targets, they're really looking for labs to register for a Z-code and go through a technical assessment so that they can assign CPT and reimbursement.
And what's going to be the fallout here if you don't obtain that Z code? Are you still going to be able to bill for these panels and receive reimbursement, or will there be snags there?
No, you will be able to bill for it. Unfortunately, you'll get denials. Medicare, the MolDX Max will require you to have a Z code that will be assigned to your test, and you will need to submit that on your claim in order for these tests to be paid.
Okay. And just to back up for a moment for those who might be new to this topic or are a little unaware, can you explain what the MolDX program is and what max it currently covers?
Sure. The MolDX program is simply just a policy or a program that is been set up, I believe, since 2011 to establish policy for molecular diagnostic tests. And so we've seen this primarily in the genetic realm. And so we're starting to see where the MolDX, again, with the infectious disease, with this new LCD, where they're expanding this out to infectious disease testing. The MACs that are included in the MolDX program are CGS, Noridian, Palmetto, and WPS.
Thanks, Ann. And then
Mhm.
just for a few, next steps here, what can labs who are impacted by this new LCD be doing right now to ensure that they're able to continue billing for these crucial panels?
It's really important, especially since this LCD went into effect yesterday, April 17th, that labs ensure that they are registered within the Diagnostic Exchange registry. Once they register for the DEX Exchange, they'll be able to register their test. And at that time, Medicare will provide a Z code. However, there will be an additional step that will need to take place where a technical assessment will need to be completed, depending on the test that's being enrolled into Medicare. Um, because you will not be able to get paid until you get the Z code. And once that technical assessment is completed is when the reimbursement will be assigned and the medical necessity surrounding the testing will be validated. It's important that you take those steps as quickly as possible. If you have not registered your test through the Diagnostic Exchange, it's imperative you do so immediately.
Thanks, Ann. And if somebody was interested in following up for more information on this, of course, they can always contact us through our website or phone numbers. But you'll be at Executive War College with your team next week in New Orleans,
Yes.
right? And they can meet up
Yes.
with you there if they're planning to attend.
Correct. Yep, we're very excited. We'll be there. And again, we have developed a process to be able to help our clients if they've not gone through this. We can walk alongside you and make sure that this is done in order for you to hopefully receive reimbursement on these infectious disease tests.
Awesome. Well, if you'll be at War College next week and have questions on MolDX or this new Z code requirement for this new LCD for infectious disease panels, please look for Ann there, and she'll be more than happy to help you out.
Yep.
Just want to say real quick, Ann, thank you again for your time and helping us get this crucial update out. And we'll be looking for more from your team as we start to see results from this LCD over the next few months.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Alex.